Deep in the Saudi Arabian desert, something big is being built. It's called Neom, and it's a new city that wants to be like nothing the world has ever seen. Imagine robots doing your chores, flying cars in the sky, and beaches with glow-in-the-dark sand. That's the dream of Neom. Saudi Arabia wants Neom to be a global hub, a place where people come for business, tourism, and a taste of the future. The project is enormous, costing hundreds of billions of dollars. It's all part of Saudi Arabia's plan to move away from oil and become a technology leader. They want to compete with cities like Miami, known for its beaches and nightlife, but also for its growing tech industry. But building a city from scratch in the middle of the desert is no easy task. Neom promises a lot of exciting things. Imagine vertical farms growing food in the desert, using renewable energy to power the entire city, and even a giant artificial moon lighting up the night sky. Neom wants to be a hub for innovation, where companies can test out new technologies and ideas. But there's a darker side to the Neom story. Reports have surfaced about the forced displacement of local tribes who have called this desert home for generations. There are concerns about how Neom will impact the environment, especially with its reliance on technology and artificial solutions. Critics argue that Neom is more about showcasing Saudi Arabia's wealth and ambition than about genuinely solving problems. They point to the country's human rights record, including the treatment of women and activists, as a cause for concern. The question remains, can a city built on such contradictions truly be a model for the future? Neom is the brainchild of Saudi Arabia's powerful crown prince, Mohammed bin Salman. He wants to modernize his country and reduce its dependence on oil. The prince believes that Neom can put Saudi Arabia on the map, not just for oil, but for technology and innovation. He's poured billions of dollars into the project, attracting international companies and investors. The prince sees Neom as a key part of his Vision 2030 plan, which aims to diversify the Saudi economy and create jobs for young Saudis. He's betting big on Neom's success, but some experts are skeptical. They argue that Neom is too ambitious, too expensive, and too detached from the realities of Saudi Arabia. They question whether the country has the skilled workforce and the infrastructure to support such a massive undertaking. Neom's success is far from guaranteed. Building a brand new city in the desert comes with enormous challenges. Water scarcity is a major issue, and critics argue that Neom's reliance on desalination plants will harm marine life. Attracting people to live and work in such a remote location, far from existing cities and communities, is another hurdle. There are also questions about Neom's economic viability. Can it really attract enough businesses, tourists, and residents to sustain itself, or will it become a playground for the wealthy, with little benefit to ordinary Saudis? Then there's the issue of social freedom. Neom promises a more relaxed social environment compared to the rest of Saudi Arabia. But can a city built on top-down control truly be a place of innovation and creativity? The jury is still out on whether Neom can deliver on its promises. Section 5. What do people think? The Neom project has divided public opinion. Supporters see it as a bold vision for the future, a chance for Saudi Arabia to reinvent itself and become a global leader in technology and sustainability. They point to the potential for jobs, investment, and a better quality of life. But critics view Neom with skepticism and concern. They see it as a vanity project, a way for the Saudi government to distract from its human rights record and lack of political freedom. They worry about the environmental impact, the displacement of local communities, and the potential for increased surveillance and control. International observers are also watching closely. Some see Neom as an opportunity to engage with Saudi Arabia on issues like climate change and technological innovation. Others remain wary of the country's human rights record and its regional ambitions. Section 6, Miami on the mind. Neom's ambition is to become a global hub, competing with cities like Miami for talent, investment, and tourism. Miami, with its beaches, nightlife, and growing tech scene, represents the kind of vibrant, cosmopolitan atmosphere that Neom aspires to create. But can a manufactured city in the desert really replicate the energy and appeal of a place like Miami? Miami's success is rooted in its history, its culture, and its diverse population. It's a city that has evolved organically over time, shaped by the people who live there. Neom, on the other hand, is being built from scratch, with a top-down approach that dictates everything from the city's design to its social norms. Whether Neom can replicate the magic of Miami remains to be seen. Attracting people to live and work in a new city requires more than just futuristic buildings and technological marvels. It requires creating a sense of community, belonging, and opportunity. Section 7. Lessons for the future. The Neom project, regardless of its ultimate success or failure, offers valuable lessons for the future of urban planning. It highlights the potential of technology to address challenges like sustainability, transportation, and quality of life. But it also raises important questions about the social and ethical implications of building smart cities from the ground up. Neom's focus on sustainability, with its plans for renewable energy, vertical farming, and water conservation, provides a model for other cities looking to reduce their environmental impact. However, its reliance on technology raises concerns about privacy, data security, and the potential for increased surveillance. Neom's ambitious vision serves as a reminder that the cities of the future must be designed with people at the center. Creating vibrant, equitable, and sustainable urban environments requires more than just technological solutions. It demands a holistic approach that considers the social, economic, and environmental needs of all residents. Section 8. A city yet to come. Neom is still a city under construction, a work in progress. Only time will tell if it can fulfill its ambitious goals and become a model for the future of urban living. Whether it succeeds or fails, the Neom project will undoubtedly shape the global conversation about sustainability, technology, and the role of cities in the 21st century. The world is watching to see if Neom can overcome its challenges and deliver on its promises. Will it become a shining example of innovation and progress, or a cautionary tale of hubris and overreach? The answer lies somewhere in the sands of time. For now, Neom remains a city of dreams, a vision of the future that is both alluring and unsettling. Its legacy will depend on the choices made today and the lessons learned along the way.